Samantha! You can still have our party. You can be my drug. Samantha! And sin shall perish in darkness, and shall no more be seen from that day forevermore.
Four years ago, my brother Gabriel was born. I was 15 at the time and very much settled into the idea of being an only child. But the day he was born and I finally got to meet him, I was amazed by the sheer amount of love I felt for that boy. It was as if I knew I was always meant to be his big sister and him my little brother. And from the moment his giant blue eyes first stared up at me, I knew I would do anything in the world to make sure he was safe and protected for the rest of our lives.
What are you doing here?
No, don't you have any consideration for an old friend?
No, Jacob, just go away and leave me alone.
Alex, it's been almost a year. I miss you. And I know you miss us. Please, just open the door and talk to me.
Are you happy now?
Yeah, I would be happier if you came outside.
What do you want, Jacob?
I want to see you, right?
Jacob?
Okay, come on.
No, Jacob, that's the past now.
Why are you blushing? Huh? Huh? Why are you blushing?
Here.
Oh, my love. Does it mean you're coming?
No, it's so you'll leave. Just go and enjoy without me, okay?
Have courage, Enoch. Don't be afraid. Don't fear. A race before the Lord's face to eternity. A race. Come with me.
Don't give me that look.
What was that all about?
Nothing, damn it.
Did you invite him over here?
Did you hear me tell him to go away?
No, I heard you tell him to go enjoy something without you and then give him money.
Samantha, he's my friend. You know this, and I worry and I care about him.
Then why give him money to go buy drugs?
Because it gets him to go away for a while, and I know he starts to do stupid things when he's withdrawing. This way I don't have to worry about him so much.
Great logic, Mom. Why worry about someone who doesn't worry about himself? Why can't you just tell him to stay out of your life?
I'm making spaghetti for dinner. Do you want garlic bread with it?
That's it?
What do you want from me, Samantha? I'm the mother and you're the child, remember?
Right. You know, sometimes I think you say that only to remind yourself and not me.
Samantha.
Am I wrong?
Do you want garlic bread?
Fine. Jakob Vield came by our house today.
Really? Why?
Well, my mom claims he just happened to stop by, but I really think she's been calling and talking to him again. For some stupid reason, she still wants him in her life and thinks there's a good person there that hasn't been completely consumed by the meth. I mean, as soon as she handed him some money, he took off. And I know it was to go buy it. He wasn't there because he genuinely cares about her or wanted to see her in any way. I just don't know how she doesn't see that.
So my nephew's baptism is next weekend.
What? That's it?
No, I was listening. It reminded me of my nephew's baptism and that it's next weekend.
How?
Well, I was thinking about Vield and how your mom once told us that he loves quoting the book of Enoch.
I actually think he did today.
Well, I'm not super religious, but I have a certain love and respect for it, and it just bothers me that someone like that goes around quoting the word of our Lord.
Your Lord. You know how I feel about this conversation.
Right. Anyway, it reminded me that my nephew's baptism was this weekend, and I know we planned to have breakfast that morning, and I'm going to have to push it back to lunch.
I love you.
I love you too.
In those days, they shall be led off to the abyss of fire, to the torment and the prison in which they shall be confined forever. And whosoever shall be condemned and destroyed will from henceforth be bound with them to the end of all generations.
"11 months ago, my dad suddenly passed away from a ruptured brain aneurysm. The night that it happened, I remember him complaining he thought he had a bad migraine and was going to go to bed. Then, less than an hour later, I heard the sounds of profuse vomiting coming from his room. I still remember how awful it sounded, and him yelling out for me to help him. It's a strange feeling when the man you grew up seeing as your invincible hero cries out to you in a tone of helpless agony. His last words to me that night before the ambulance took him away were, "Samantha, turn off my bedroom light." 2 days later, he was dead, and those became his last words to me ever. Just like that, his light went out too. Dad, I wish I knew what to do about this situation with Mom and Vield. I feel like you're the only person who would know how to handle this, and that I just don't. I can't stand the thought of having to lose someone else. I feel like I'm going to all over again. I wish you were here. I send 1 letter a week to Gabriel. They always come back stamped return to sender, but I write them anyways.
Anything good?
Just some bills and coupons, and I think maybe something for you from unemployment. And inside every letter I include a penny, just like the one on the necklace I bought the same day he was born. Another penny for you, Gabe.
Samantha, I don't think visits would be a good thing for Gabe right now. The one time we allowed you to come over, he had horrific night terrors for a week. I am sorry for what your mother did and how it affected you, but I need to do what is best for my son, Mary.
I don't even know what you look like anymore. What are you doing with that?
Oh, I'm putting it out in the storage shed. I don't want it in my room anymore.
Why?
I just don't like it, that's all. I think it's kind of creepy.
That's been in Dad's room forever. You didn't find it creepy back when you guys were still together.
Samantha, I just don't want it in my room.
Why? Because you can't handle looking at your own reflection?
Samantha?
Sorry. I was just at the cemetery and always puts me in a bad mood. Here, I'll take it. Hey, baby.
Thought you were trying to quit.
I am. I only smoke now when I'm nervous or uncomfortable.
Why are you nervous or uncomfortable? They're not gonna burn you at the stake or anything.
I'm more worried about crucifixion. I mean, who was the sick bastard who thought to put people up on a cross to die anyways?
So where do you want to go for lunch?
I don't really care.
We could go out. Or just grab something and go back to my place.
Yeah, that works. Then you can change.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, I've got all of next weekend off. Friday through Sunday.
Awesome, honey.
Yeah, I thought maybe we'd go do something fun, you know? Go spend the weekend together, get your mind off of everything with your mom and Vield.
That sounds nice. I have been thinking way too much about that ever since I saw him outside the house.
Do you really think your mom wants to start using again?
I don't want to, but I know he brings it out of her. Whether she actually did invite him there or not, I know it's been on her mind since it happened. I can just tell. She gets more nervous and high-strung around me, like she feels guilty just for thinking about it.
So what do you want to go do?
What about camping out at my dad's lot in Ridgedale? Might be kind of nice and peaceful, you know?
Is it going to make you sad to be out there without your dad?
Well, yeah. I'm sure it will, but I also think it'll be fun. And I know he'd still want us to get some use out of the place. Plus, I know the weather's supposed to be nice.
Sweet, let's go do it.
All right. Is that everything?
I think so.
Okay.
Baby, can you grab me a hot dog bun?
Sure.
Sure you're not going to want one?
I will in a little bit. Just not that hungry right now. Is that good?
Yeah.
You know, it might be really easy to hide a dead body out here.
What?
Well, don't you think?
You're not getting any weird ideas about me, are you?
Of course not. I was just thinking about the story I have to write for creative writing.
About hiding dead bodies?
No, it's a thriller or a horror story. And I was just coming up with some ideas.
We're supposed to be having a relaxing mini vacation, which means no thinking about school, or your mom, or Vield, or my job, right?
Right. You know, I think I will have one.
Watching me eat mine made you hungry, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I might have another when I'm finished with this one. Man, it sure would suck to get lost out here at night, huh?
I don't know. I think I could be okay. I've been coming out here for so long. I feel like I know this place really well. I mean, even if it was the middle of the night, I could still find a familiar tree and know where I was going.
You really think so?
Well, I don't really want to find out, but yeah, I think I could.
I don't know if I could. But this is only my second time being here. I just feel like it's a giant maze of trees and trails.
I'm telling you, that's why it's the perfect place to hide a dead body.
So then maybe you should lure Vield out here and kill him. I'm joking.
I know. But that could be a good idea for my story.
Yeah, could. Except for the fact that realistically there's no way you could get away with it.
Well, it is a work of fiction. But what makes you say that?
Come on, Samantha, are you kidding me?
Just for the sake of hypotheticals and possible story research. What makes you say that?
Well, for one, killing another person is morally wrong. So your character would have to live her whole life with that guilt. Then there's the fact that no matter how hard she tried to cover up her tracks, it's easy to get caught, and if she did, her whole life would be screwed.
Yeah, I know. I still think it'd be easier to get away with it when it's a person like Vield, though. A transient drug addict who no one gives a shit about, and likely has lots of enemies.
Hey, honey, this conversation's kind of weirding me out a bit.
I have a really weird feeling.
About what?
I don't know. I just have a really weird feeling about something.
I'm sure it's nothing.
Yes.
Hello, Samantha.
What are you doing here?
What kind of greeting is that? How long has it been since we have seen each other? I don't at least get... Hi, Jacob. How are you doing?
Where's my mom?
In the bathroom. Who is this?
Jared, her boyfriend.
Hi, Jared. Nice to meet you. I'm Jakob Vield.
Where should I put this?
You can just sit down.
Oh, I remember when it was. Gabriel's birth. That was the last time we saw each other.
Oh, hi Samantha. Hi Jared. Did you kids have fun?
Where were you?
Camping out near Ridgedale.
What's going on here?
Nothing. Jacob just stopped by for a visit.
To talk about old times and the fun we used to have. Right, Ellen? Well, I was just leaving.
Take care of yourself, okay?
I always do. Nice to meet you, Jared. Nice to see you again, Samantha.
I should probably get going too. I'll call you later, okay?
I love you.
I love you too.
You're the only parent I have left. Why are you doing this to me?
I'm not doing anything to you, Samantha.
Jakob Vield was just in my house, sitting on Dad's old couch.
He just stopped by for a friendly visit. You need to let go of my past and forgive me.
How can I when you parade him around right in front of me? Do you not think about it? Every moment he's around.
Samantha, I'm sorry to say this, but I think about meth a lot still, whether Jacob's around or not.
I wasn't talking about your drug, Mom. I was talking about Gabriel. Jakob Vield and your drug addiction are the reason the state took him away. And I can't see that man without thinking about that every single time. He's been this omnipresent source of destruction for as long as I can remember. And now that Dad's gone, I feel like he's going to take you away from me all over again.
I can't have this discussion, Samantha.
Why?
You know why.
Because you can't handle anything ever being said about Gabriel?
Someday, Jacob will settle down, and then he and I can be the parents the baby deserves.
You're delusional, Mom. Gabriel's being adopted, and we aren't going to see him again until he's 18. I hope to God he never has to meet Jacob.
This place is such a mess. How do two people create such a disaster?
I often wonder the same thing. I wish I could have done more to protect you. I wish I could have adopted you. I don't want you to ever have to worry about meeting that man. There's only one way I can guarantee that from happening. Mom?
Jesus, Samantha, you scared me.
When's the last time you did meth?
Excuse me?
When is the last time you did meth?
What?
You heard what I said.
I just don't know why you'd be asking me that. You know I gave it up when your father passed away.
Then why'd I just find an empty bag of residue in your bedroom?
Shit!
Mom!
Did any glass get over there by you?
Stop avoiding the question and answer me.
You're not wearing any shoes, and I don't want you stepping in broken glass.
I'm not stepping on anything. I'm not moving. Answer me!
Fine. Yes, I have done it recently, but it's not like it used to be. I can do it every once in a while without becoming addicted again.
Don't you understand that drug has destroyed our entire lives? You stole from me in order to pay for it. Pawning a necklace Dad got me for my 16th birthday, and even breaking a piggy bank to steal pennies.
I am still the mother here, Samantha.
But this is my house. Dad left it to me. I only let you move back in here because I needed you, not your drug. You! I don't want to lose you all over again to meth and random men who've never even given a damn about you.
Do you want me to leave?
No! I just want you to actually care about being my mother.
I'm sorry.
When my mom and I were first discussing her moving back in with me, I asked her when it was she knew she was addicted to meth, and she told me, the very first high. A dragon amongst drugs that consumed her in one confrontation. Vield had lured her deep into the dragon's lair, promising her salvation from her day-to-day problems. But, in the end, like every escape, it only led to more. When I agreed to let her back into my house and life, it was contingent upon one thing: to leave her drug behind and live, or let the dragon consume her with its fiery breath and die. She promised me she was choosing to live, and the only way I feel like she truly can is if Jakob Vield is dead.
Excuse me?
What?
You're just a leader.
Are you joking?
No.
Well, you're right there. You pick it up.
It's not my leader.
Well, here, I'll tip you for it.
Where a doctor would sever the artery on a patient and let out like 2 or 3 pints of his blood. Right? And then when the people kept complaining that it's not getting better, the doctors would be like, just be patient.
Hey, Jared. Samantha. Having a picnic?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice day for it. Oh, that food looks good. You make it yourself, Samantha?
No, I made it, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I like to cook.
Here will stand the souls of those angels who have united themselves with women. And having assumed many different forms, have contaminated mankind and led them astray, so that they brought offerings to the demons as to the gods. Here they shall stand till the day of the great judgment.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Do you have any extra money? Can I share? Jared? Thank you. Enjoy your picnic, kids.
What? I figured it was the only way to get him to leave.
Giving that man money is like giving a lock of hair to the devil when he asks for your soul.
What, you're making a religious analogy now?
I just want you to understand that anything charming or nice about him is just a facade. He's a fucking asshole who only cares about his drug and anything that'll help him get it. Now he knows you're good for giving him money anytime he sees you.
I know, I get it. But it got him to leave, right?
I hate that man.
Maybe he's like a spider, you know?
Yeah, poisonous one.
I mean, maybe he's more afraid of you than you are of him.
I'm not afraid of him. I'm just scared of the destruction he causes.
Let's just forget about it. Try to enjoy our day.
Okay.
Hey, Mark, pick up the damn phone, man. Yeah, Jacob. Need to meet you. Turning the corner right to your house right now. Mark? Mark! Mark? Oh, shit. Behold, he comes with 10,000 of these sands to execute judgment upon them and destroy the wicked and reprove all the carnal for everything which the sinful and ungodly have done and committed against them. Hey, Alan. What are you doing right now? Yeah, I just visited Mark. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, I complained about the basement being too cold, but it's fine otherwise. Hey, you want to have some fun?
Jacob, I can't. You have to stop calling me like this. I have to go.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Samantha. What's up?
Nothing. I was just having a picnic in the park with Jared.
Oh, did you kids have a good time?
Yeah, it was fun.
Well, I'm glad you got to go out and enjoy the weather.
Is everything okay?
Yes, of course. Why do you ask?
It's just nothing. Do you want to maybe go downstairs and watch a movie with me later?
Yeah, after dinner. That'd be fun. What do you want to watch?
I don't know. I hadn't really thought about it.
What about Jane Eyre? Yeah, we haven't watched that since you were a little girl.
Yeah, that sounds great, Mom. Yes, hi. I have a poison question, and I figured this would be the best place to call. Well, my dad recently passed away. Thank you. And I was going through some of his stuff in the garage, and I found what looks like an old bottle of rat poison. And I was wondering how I should go about disposing of that. Well, it's in a glass bottle with a rat etched into the side and a bright blue liquid inside. It's probably been there for, I don't even know how many years. Okay. Really? High contain arsenic. Okay, yeah. Yes, I do know where one of those is. Okay, I will. All right, thank you so much. Yeah, you have a good day too. Okay, bye. Perfect.
Hey, what are you doing?
Math homework.
I wanted to see if you wanted to go to the store with me.
No, I gotta get this done. I have finals coming up.
Okay, do you need anything?
Actually, would you mind buying some beer and champagne for me and Jared? We wanted to have it for our anniversary, and I told him he probably wouldn't mind.
Sure, I don't mind.
Thanks, Mom.
Sure.
God damn it!
Samantha, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you sure? What are you doing?
I don't know how girls do this.
What, makeup?
Yes. This does not look right.
I can probably help. Is that all the makeup you have?
Yeah. It's not exactly like Dad was ever the teach me how to wear makeup type. But I want to do something nice for Jared for our anniversary, and I thought this might look good.
I have a lot of makeup. I can help. Start by wiping that stuff off. Samantha, come in here. Sit down. Yeah, that's the right color. All right. Are you ready to take a look?
Yep.
Ta-da! What do you think?
It's perfect. Thanks, Mom.
Now we just need to do something with your hair and find you a nice top.
I knew stories of Jakob Vield very well from the years my mother had spent with him, and from his ways as an addict enslaved by the meth. I knew I could ensnare him with promises of my teenage girlfriends and I looking to cook meth out in the woods in Ridgedale. On the drive over, I would hand him a beer containing the old rat poison, and after he was dead, I would simply drive to the campsite and bury him deep in the woods. Like a speck of dust, he would finally disappear. The only real problem I had with the whole thing was having to lie to Jared about it. I had no other issues or qualms. That was the only part that truly hurt. I vowed right then and there it would be the only secret I ever kept from him, because knowing the truth would make him never look at me the same way again. And as much as I couldn't lose my mother, I also couldn't lose that look. Hi, Mom.
Oh, good morning, Samantha.
What you doing?
I'm trying to knit a blanket, but I have a feeling it's going to turn out to be a scarf. Oh, we ran out of milk this morning.
Oh, really? Damn.
Yeah, I'll go to the store in a bit and get some more, but you're going to have to just have sugar in your coffee for now.
Okay.
Did you and Jared enjoy the champagne and beer?
Oh, yeah, thanks so much for that.
Did he make you dinner?
Yeah, he made us some fettuccine alfredo.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah, it really was.
So glad you found yourself such a good, sweet, wholesome boy.
It's not a breakfast cereal, Mom.
Samantha, you know what I mean. He's so good to you and he loves you so much. Any mother wants that for her daughter. So, do you guys have any plans for today?
Yeah, I think we might go see a movie or something. Jacob.
What? Samantha, I've been very clear with him that he needs to leave me alone. He's probably just here because of the fact that I've been ignoring him. What are you doing here? No, Jacob, I can't. You know,
So much more fun.
no, I can't. I promised Samantha I wouldn't.
She can join in on fun too.
Huh.
She's only scared because she knows how much we enjoy it.
No, Samantha would never. She's not the type.
Oh, come on. Everyone has it. Everyone. You just don't know it. You're the try it. Remember? Remember your first date? Remember? Hey, Samantha. We were just talking about you.
Really?
Yeah. I was just leaving.
Me too. Mom, I'm going to Jared's.
Oh, tell him I say hello.
Well, I should be getting back inside too.
Woe, sinners, on the day of strong anguish. Come on. The day of strong anguish. Hello?
Jacob? This is Samantha, Ellen's daughter.
Well, hello, Samantha. What's up?
Well, honestly, I need some advice about meth. My mom doesn't know this, but I've been secretly using it ever since my dad died.
I knew you had it in you.
Yeah, well, the reason I called is because my mom told me about how you used to get it through the shake and bake method, and my girlfriends and I were hoping that we could learn it.
Really? I do enjoy sharing my knowledge and expertise. When and where do you have in mind?
Next Saturday night at my dad's lot out in Ridgedale. There's a lot of forest and open space, so the smell shouldn't be a problem, and no cops will be around either.
Smart girl. Just like your mother. Perhaps smarter. Like I said, I always knew you had it in you. I'll text you where to pick me up, okay?
Okay. And Jacob, don't tell my mom about this. I don't want her knowing.
Sure, yeah. Don't want her keeping you from the fun and excitement she had, right? I'll see you on Saturday.
Bye. Just in case. The day of my appointment, I took the 6-pack of beer Mom had bought and stashed it in the back seat. To be sure Jacob would meet his doom in the way I intended, I had opened all of the bottles, filling them each with the arsenic-laced rat poison. Jacob had texted me the directions to pick him up on a random street. As I drove up, I plastered a smile on my face like it was a photograph covered in Mod Podge. I knew I only had to fake my smile and excitement for maybe an hour or two, but I still knew it was going to be the performance of my lifetime. I couldn't let him see my true intent, and I just had to play along as the naive young girl, looking for him to guide me into the lair of the dragon, precisely as he'd done my mother. Hi, Jacob.
Are you ready for the high of your life?
More than you know.
Where is this place at, anyway?
About an hour north of here, just past Lake Borden.
Can't wait. I knew I would have shared my expertise with you one day.
Well, I'm interested to see how it turns out. I've never done anything quite like this.
Yeah. I know. Your mom always was telling me what a good kid you are. How many of your girlfriends join us?
About 4 other girls, all my age. They drove out there earlier, so they should already be there.
Perfect.
We read about the shake and bake method after my mom told us about it, and directions online were kind of hard to follow. So I told them that you'd be the right guy to call who would know how to do it without causing an explosion or ruining the drug.
Oh, yeah, you definitely called the right man.
There's also some beers in the back seat. You want one?
Oh, yeah, sure. You're not going to have one, too?
I can't drink and drive.
Right.
Yeah, I'm kind of a lightweight. We can't be pulled over before we even get there, you know?
This beer? This kind of flat.
Yeah, well, it's kind of old. It's not exactly easy to get beer when you're only 19.
Doesn't matter. Beer is a beer. You really do need my expertise, don't you?
Yeah.
I'm always happy to assist in the corruption of youth. Samantha, look out!
Shit!
Yeah, it's all right. I just dropped the beer.
Did it spill everywhere?
Yeah?
Shit. Well, you know, there's still 5 left. You're more than welcome to have another one.
That's all right.
Are you sure?
Kind of tastes like shit anyway. Wherefore, fear not, ye that have suffered. For healing shall be your portion, and the bright light shall enlighten you, and the voice of rest shall hear from heaven.
Let me guess. Enoch?
Your mother tell you I like what in it?
That, and I've heard you do it before.
Of course. But were you aware it was Enoch just by listening, or did she have to tell you?
No, she had to tell me.
You know why I enjoy Enoch so much, Samantha?
Why?
It speaks of fallen angels. Asserting that they too have sinned and revolted against God. Therefore, it's encoded in us to question and reward. And to me, he speaks the truth. If God could not create man or angels to be perfect, is he himself?
Let me hear another one.
In those days, they will become pregnant, shall go forth, carry off their children, and forsake them. Their offspring shall slip from them, and while suckling them, shall they forsake them. They shall never return to them, and never, never instruct their beloved. Makes you think of your mother and Gabriel's, doesn't it?
I don't want to talk about Gabriel with you, Jacob. You're half the reason CPS took him away, too. And I do plan to see him again someday, even if it's not until he's 18.
For as much as you seem to dislike me, Samantha, we have a lot in common.
Oh, really? Like what? Other than the fact that you're my brother's father.
Well, for one, you lost your mother at a young age, and so did I.
Really? Did she have friends helping her out, prostituting her, and giving her drugs?
No. She killed herself after she tried to drown me in the bathtub.
I hardly think that makes us kindred spirits, Jacob. Jesus, Jacob, can't you wait? It already smells enough like beer in here. If that gets us pulled over, we're screwed.
Don't worry, Samantha. The coast is clear. And you'll get your turn soon.
I need to go in here real quick and get some sodas. Do you need anything?
Oh yeah, to get there, I got cooking.
Hi, is that it for you? Can I have these? Thank you, honey. All right, $1.79. Okay, here you go. Gotta keep him happy. Always. It's got beautiful blue eyes. Thank you. All right, 21 is your change. Oops. So I count. There you go.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Have a good day.
Uh-huh. Hi. Is that it for you?
Yeah. Actually, can I also get a pack of your cheapest smokes? Lights.
Sure. You got ID?
Yeah.
You look 15.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Yeah. Young, sweet, innocent face, huh?
Thanks.
Enjoy it while you can. You'll miss it when you're my age, especially if you keep smoking. 1221, please. All right, thanks. Have a good one. Yeah, you too. All right.
I know he smoked.
Don't really. Quit for Jared. Just do it now on certain occasions.
It's definitely a special one. I stepped out of the car because I figured you were bothered by the smell.
It does bother me. I don't want smell in there because I don't want him knowing that I'm smoking.
Who's the boy? Why isn't he here enjoying the fun?
He doesn't know about it.
two more things we have in common. Smoker and great liars. Where are you going?
It's cold out here. Put on a different hoodie.
I forgot.
Get inside. We'll be there in about 10 minutes.
Okay. Now wait. So why Gabriel?
Excuse me?
Why did you name my son Gabriel? Your mom told me it was your idea.
Why do you care? It's not like he even showed up till the day Mom was released from the hospital anyways.
I think I have the right to know why my son was named what he is.
It's after a 19th century painter, Dante Gabriel Rossetti.
Oh, really? Wow. I never heard of him.
Oh look, something I know that you don't.
Touché.
Mom took me to an art exhibit when I was a kid and we saw some of his paintings. He used to do a lot of that kind of stuff before.
Before me?
You could say that. Anyways, it was something that inspired me to begin painting.
Yeah. I remember your mama told me how you like to paint. Good way to express your emotions, huh?
I can think of a few other ways.
Yeah. Me too.
Those beers are just a lot better after a few bumps.
My thoughts exactly.
So, where are your girlfriends hiding? This place looks pretty empty.
They probably parked their car and walked in. We have to walk a bit before we get to where they should be. But it shouldn't be very far.
Well, let's get going. I don't see any sign of anybody around here, Samantha. Your friend didn't chicken out and abandon you, didn't they?
I don't know.
Well, they did. I guess you'll have our fun without them. You weren't kidding about this place being perfectly secluded. Nobody's gonna get suspicious in here. Even if I blow up one of the bottles. Now they have had problems in the past with that. Let's set up Camp Meth here. Luckily, I packed up all the supplies we need. Because, you know, I used to have to deal with people flaking out, abandoning plans. So, in 1 hour and a half's time, you will be able to taste dragon's sweet nectar.
Dragon's nectar, huh?
Sure. Because if you don't know what you're doing, and you don't, you can easily blow off your face like a fireball. If my recipe goes up in smoke, so do we. There's precisely why it's good you didn't try this without my help. Your mother never wanted to learn how to do this stuff. You would be a good chemist yourself. Yeah, with all your quiet observancies. I have a word for you. The smell, it will take a couple of minutes to get used to.
Not exactly Grandma's kitchen, huh?
Yeah. Grandma's kitchen doesn't give you this kind of goodies.
Can't wait.
Me neither.
What the fuck is going on, Samantha?
I couldn't let you do it again, Jacob! My mother left me for 7 years and she didn't have to!
That's why you brought me here?
Samantha! Come on, Samantha! You can still have our party. You can be my drug. Samantha! And sin shall perish in darkness, and shall not more be seen from that day forevermore. Take it.
What?
Take it! Now stand up. Finish what my mother should have years ago.
Jacob,
You know you can. You planned this whole thing. I would have never expected it. Or suspect you. And I know no one else will. We both got what we want. You read the word of me, and I will die in peace. You allow me? It's a pleasure. Are you at all familiar with Dostoevsky's Notes from Underground, Samantha?
I've heard of it.
You remind me very much of the man in that book. So mouse-like, the observations. Except you're taking action. You imagine possibilities. You are taking them. I know I'm just a rat to you. I wish you understood that we're all the same at heart. Looking for an escape. My life has been dedicated to helping people find theirs. And I'm meant to trap it. I just wanted to create something beautiful, magical.
I would take the pain of this world away.
But instead, all you created was destruction.
Every creation has its flaw.
Well, it's like you said, Jacob. Sin shall perish in darkness forever, and no more be seen. Jesus Christ! I had no idea you'd be this heavy.
It was strange to think my appointment with Mr. Vield had been a success, but there was no denying it had been. He knew as well as I did that even if someone did realize he was gone, the finger would never be pointed at me. I truly was the last person anyone would suspect, and it only rested upon my shoulders now to carry the secret of his death for the rest of my life. I felt completely vindicated for all the destruction Vield had caused. The only good thing he ever did in this world was help bring Gabriel into it, and now I could finally rest peacefully knowing he would never hurt him or my mother ever again.